1, 2, yep. Well, g'day baseball fans. Some days you remember forever. For some lucky 13 and 14-year-olds, this will be one of them. Today, a deserving few will achieve something unforgettable. Together, they'll win a national championship. Together, they'll travel to Taylor, Michigan. And together, they'll play teams all around the world, representing the Australian region in the Junior League World Series. Live from Redcliffe, it's the Perth Eastern Phantoms and Sydney's Cronulla Black in the 2026 Australian Junior League Championship game. A day, a match, some will never forget. Welcome everyone, my name's Phil Hurd, and it has been quite the day for the Junior League baseball community. We are at Redcliffe. We were at Lismore. And you talk about having a plan A, B, C, I reckon Redcliffe plan G. But here we are, ready to crown a champion. These two sides have travelled different paths to get here, albeit from the same pool. They have met earlier. The Phantoms won 1-0. That earned the Phantoms a straight berth in the semi-final. They beat the Adelaide Marlins in an epic in Lismore late yesterday and have come here fresh. Cronulla Black, because of that loss to the Phantoms, had to go through the quarterfinal route. And they defeated Wanneroo yesterday. The semi-final game against the Hills got delayed about 27 hours and moved about 300 kilometres from Lismore to here in Redcliffe. And concluding about half an hour ago, it was Cronulla Black in an upset, defeating the favourites Hills Blue 8-0 off a sensational 8-run third inning. So here we are. Cronulla are the home team. Zach Fordyce will be the starting pitcher. It will be the Eastern Phantoms as the away team. Let me give you their lineup. They'll be led off by, and if I don't mention a fielder, it's because they're on the bench to start. Being charter baseball, they will come on to play at some point. And I'll do my best to keep track of those substitutions. For the Eastern Phantoms, they'll be led off by shortstop Riley Malcolm. Batting 2, catcher Hunter Gordon. In the 3-hole, second base Jake Hayden. Pitching Lincoln Ellis. Right field Josh Waters. Third base Brodie Warner. Centre field Sam Gardner. Left field Brodie Perkins. Bailey Stingers. Jordan Abbott at first base. Tony Kingma and Ryder Kenny. It's been an amazing 5 days of baseball. Just one game left to win the Australian Championship. Zach Fordyce to Riley Malcolm, who hits the first one right over Fordyce's head, straight to centre field. One pitch, one hit, and the Phantoms are on. Malcolm's fourth hit of the tournament was averaging .375. That will take it over 400. Now Hunter Gordon with 2 hits, 4 runs. 4 RBIs, steps to the plate. Strike one is the call. Hit by pitch. 2 on, none out. Just 3 pitches into this contest. Pitches brought to you by Spacequake Sports. We are doing it kind of on the fly this afternoon. Hope you appreciate the games brought to you through the week on Baseball Plus. And we can bring you this gold medal match. Jack Hayden with the bunt. The throw to first not in time or slipped out of the glove. We'll let the scorers decide on that. But what it means is bases are loaded with Phantoms. And there's none out. And it's the leading hitter of the team, 5 RBI, averaging 400. Lincoln Ellis from the Morley Eagles. Fouled back. If you've just joined us, we're at the top of the first. Riley Malcolm singled on the first pitch to centre field. Swing and a miss as Fordyce gets ahead of Ellis for the first time in a count tonight. Starting at about 5:15. And Ellis strikes out. And the Cronulla fans can just breathe for a moment. So we've got an official verdict in on Jake Hayden's plate appearance. He reached on an E3. Josh Watts. So most of these players from the eastern part of Perth come from the Morley Eagles. We've got 2 players from the Perth Baseball Club, and we've got Brodie Warner from the UWA Magpies. Watts a couple of fouls. So it's bases loaded with Phantoms. It was with none out. Ellis has struck out. Sacrifice still an option here to get Phantoms on the board. Put in play, past first. It'll be a hit. It'll be an RBI hit. Going for the second run, and it's going to be a 2 RBI hit. Malcolm scores, Gordon scores, the Phantoms fired up in the first. Score 2. Brodie Warner, a.k.a. Knuckles. Now, I did promise Brodie's dad that I'd make a correction, as that's fouled almost into the lights here at Redcliffe. We're on diamond number 2 because it has working lights at the moment. I did, in error, mention that Wanneroo beat the Phantoms in the state final. That's incorrect. Phantoms are the WA champs. I just read the profile wrong. Fordyce with the pitch. Third strike, 2 away. Second strikeout for Fordyce. So it's 2 singles, a hit by pitch, and an error, and a couple of strikeouts. The top of the first has had a little bit of everything. Jack Hayden stands at third. Josh Watts at second. Sam Gardner, Gazza, from the Perth Baseball Club at the plate. Not to be confused with the Perth Heat. It's a little bit like Adelaide, where you have the Adelaide Giants in the ABL and the Adelaide Angels in the State League. One. Gets Gardner swinging. You can see there the Phantoms bench. Someone came prepared and brought the rug. Put into play. Just the 1 out needed. I think that was Pike stepped on the base, and that'll do it. But not before the Phantoms put 2 on the board. Cronulla up to hit first for them after the break.
have some fun today.
Win or lose, always do your best.
Good job.
Here we go, kid.
Let's do this, girls. We got this.
Let's get the bats going. Find yours. Find yours. Get there, baby. Get there, kid. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Gordon.
Little League on 3. 1, 2, 3. Little League. All right, girls, let's go get him. Come on.
Welcome back, everybody. Redcliffe is your venue. The 2026 Australian Junior League Championship game from the West. The Eastern Phantoms, the Western Australian champions. From New South Wales, Cronulla Black. The grand finalists from New South Wales who beat the New South Wales champions in the semi. Hudson Shorey facing Lincoln Ellis. Put up for Ellis, who takes about 3 steps forward and oh, and 2 deemed foul. Inside 1 and 2. Hutto hits a foul down the right field line. 1 and 2 count. If it's your first game watching this, just note the pink attire. I'll cover that at the second at bat, at his second plate appearance, I should say. Shorey swings through the pitch. Ellis starts with a strikeout. Early momentum. Not crushing momentum, but momentum nevertheless lies with the Phantoms. Up at the moment, the birthday boy turned 14. He had a big part to play in the semi-final win. Pitched 6 scoreless innings against a team that scored 50 runs in 4 pool games. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. 96 pitches. Faced 24. Think of that, 24 in innings, but he strikes out here. Back-to-back strikeouts. This is what I like to bring up. If you go strikeout, 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 no one gets on. Like to call that a kidding, a K inning. And Lincoln Ellis has the first 2 parts of that 3-part equation down pat. Facing now Benjamin Napier. I've got average 600 through the 5 games. 6 hits from 10 games. 6 hits from 10 at-bats. 6 runs, 5 walks, 2 RBIs. Napier ahead 2-0 in the count. Got no one on base to bring around here. Takes one at the knees. Ahead 3-0. Lincoln Ellis has looked the goods the first 2 at-bats. This one he's struggled to find the strike zone, and there goes the kidding. He'll give up the walk. Franklin Pike from the Eastern Suburbs Dolphins. had a huge triple in the semi-final. Scored 3 runs with that hit. And with that, turned a 5-run concerned into an 8-0 demolition. Napier's off to second, uncontested. First time Cronulla have a runner in scoring position. Almost completely night here in Brisbane. Or Redcliffe. I think Redcliffe still considers itself part of Brisbane. Kinda. Pike fouls a fastball back. 2 out. Yes, it's a little cool. Not much wind. I'm not going to say anything else about the weather. Not tonight. Pillow attempted. Third is going to be close. Got him! Napier out at third. That ended the innings. We'll see Franklin Pike back to resume in the second. Check out this throw coming from Hunter Gordon, the catcher. Well, 1 innings in the books of the championship game. Points to the Eastern Phantoms. They lead 2-0 as we head to the second.
Here's to generations of fearless, unstoppable.
Hit hard on the ground from his knees. She is safe.
I can, and I will.
Big game for Monet Davis.
And I am. Here's to the next generation. Find your league. Get in the game.
Welcome back. It's going to be 8, 9, 10 for the Phantoms. Brody Perkins at the plate right now. Bailey Stingers on deck and Jordan Abbott in the hole. Fouled away. First inning for Dice went 19 pitches through 15 strikes, faced 7 batters. Ellis, 15 pitches, 8 strikes, faced the minimum 3. Well, the one got on, one got out on the base paths. Well, actually faced 4. But that 4 is still to be continued in the second. 1-2 count. Put up. In the end, a nice easy catch for Glushing. Bailey Stingers, a.k.a. Stingers, has scored 2 runs, elicited a few walks, looking for first hit of the tournament. Phantoms, courtesy of winning the pool, have played 1 less game than the Phantoms. As they played Cronulla have played 1 more game than the Phantoms. They met on Friday. Phantoms where the home team scored one at the bottom of the first, and it was completely scoreless in their pool game. We had 4 hits apiece, 1 error apiece. The sole run scorer was Hunter Gordon. The Stingers puts that up to first, which Pike swallows. The RBI was from Lincoln Ellis, the starting pitcher tonight, and that was it. Riley Malcolm pitched complete game, 7 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 strikeouts and 6 walks for Cronulla. Again, only allowed 1 run, allowed by Lincoln Potter. Eli Fu threw 2 scoreless, and Logan Glasheen threw the last 1 scoreless. So 2 out here for Eastern Phantoms, top of the second. The championship game, the winner gets to go to Taylor, Michigan. When I hope they get you a chance to tell you a little bit about that tournament. "12 teams from around the world. 6 international sides, 6 American sides. So Jordan Abbott with a 1-2 count. Evens it up at 2-2. The Phantoms. They actually played the first game of the tournament on Baseball Plus back crack of dawn, 9 a.m. local, 7 a.m. Perth time. Back on Thursday as Abbott strikes out. We'll tell you more about how the Phantoms and Cronulla got here after we return for the break. But Fordyce has 3 strikeouts thus far, settling things down after conceding 2 in the first. We'll be back with the bottom of the second in a sec.
Catcher rather, bounce straight back to the catcher. That one, line shot, Hikaru Kaneko.
Punch through to left field, glove is up and it is through.
Hard shot from Ben Beasley and a diving Jackson Ham.
Punch through, double play opportunity here for the Sharks. Opting to tag is applied and the throw to first.
Gonna miss, down on strikes, back-to-back strikeout.
That's hit through, oh what a catch! Oh, that is punched down to left field. It is allowing. It is over.
Strike 3, Brisbane North, your 2025 Australian Little League champions.
Yes, it's quite the month of charter baseball. We already have 2 champions of the 4. Last week, was it last week? What day of the week is it? I've lost all track of things. But in the Senior League Championships, it was Brisbane North. Redcliffe is one of their main clubs. We're here in Viking territory, by the way. Brisbane North claim the Senior League. That class of Vikings, 4 from 4, going to Easley, South Carolina. We'll tell you about the other one in shortly, as we've got Pike for Cronulla. It'll be Franklin Pike, Logan Glasheen and Christopher Blyton. Earlier today, the Adelaide Armada won the Intermediate League title. The young South Australians will be going to Livermore, California for the Intermediate League World Series. They'll be joined as Australian champions by one of these 2. If you have just joined us, the Phantoms came out, blew out the blocks. A single on the first pitch, a hit by pitch, an error. Malcolm scoring along with Gordon. That's the 2-0 scoreline. Since then, things have settled a little. Mentioning the Phantoms, they played the first game on Baseball Plus on, Thursday morning. Defeated that gave up 5 runs at the top of the first. There's actually been a couple, as Pike strikes out, there's actually been a couple of times during this tournament when the Phantoms have looked anything but likely to be a team in the gold medal game. They gave Canberra a 5-run head start, top of the first. That was a rude wake-up call. But the body clocks got there, and one defeated the Rangers 14-6. Game 2, they lost to Brisbane North, same time slot, the following day. Then a remarkable recovery. This matchup beat Cronulla 1-0. Came to game 4, they had to win to ensure they're in. One of those weird scenarios was if they won, they win the pool. If they lose, they don't make the top 3. They beat the Melbourne Athletics in a close one, 4-3. And then yesterday, twilight, in wet conditions with 2 rain delays in a 4-hour game that was undecided until the last inning, they beat the Adelaide Marlins 7-4 to earn their spot here. Cronulla Black started great, 10-0 over Brisbane North. Looked the goods over the Victorian champs Melbourne Athletics, 9-4. Athletics were good, Cronulla were great. Then the speed bump as Glasheen is walked. The speed bump as they lost to the Phantoms 0-1, which took the pool destiny out of their hands. They beat Canberra 8-1, qualified for finals, but had to go the quarter-final route. Played Wanneroo. They came out the goods there 6-3. Got a rematch of the New South Wales State final. Supposed to be about 11:30 yesterday morning, ended up 2:30 this afternoon. 300 kilometres away from Lismore to Redcliffe. And they took it to the hills, winning 8-0. So that's how these two teams have got here. Leo Vigil at the plate. Blyton. Blyton is a Cronulla Shark, and you're saying, aren't they all? Well, they're all part of the Cronulla Baseball Association, which has a team called the Cronulla Sharks. So there's the Cronulla Charter team and the Cronulla Club team, just to keep everyone a little confused. Blyton's had himself a series. Saw him hit 2 home runs in one game, against the Athletics. Right now, got a 2-1 count. Represents potential tying run. Getting some signals from the third base coach. Ready to face Ellis again. Steal a second. Ellis saw it coming. This will be an out. I'll tell you what. Run against the Phantoms at your peril. That is the second base runner that they have extinguished on the base paths. So now it's 2 out, no one on. Blyton's got the 3-1 count. It's a game where it's got to be a mixture of fatigue and adrenaline. Fatigue, especially for Cronulla. They knew that they were going to have to play the first game semi-final. And everybody was up at 6:30 to find out where. As Blyton plays that neatly to shortstop, Riley Malcolm says thank you very much. That's a ground out. That's a third out. We're through 2, and the Phantoms maintain their 2-0 lead. Alrighty. Top of the third. 7-inning contest. If it's tied after 7, we will keep going. We are not leaving Redcliffe until we have a Junior League champion. Fordyce at 32 pitches, Ellis 30 after 2 innings. Zach Fordyce, 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. One of those earned, 3 strikeouts, no walks. For the Phantoms, this is Troy Kingma to be followed by Ryder Kenny and back to Riley Malcolm. Kingma scored 4 runs this tournament, elicited 4 walks and had a hit. You can see why. Just happily watches the high ones sail on through. We got a full count to open the third. Lead off on with a walk. First walk given up by Fordyce. Ryder Kenny. Has 2 hits, a run. Wants to sacrifice himself for the team with the bunt. He's out. But Troy Kingma advances to second. So now with 1 out, Phantoms a runner in scoring position. Comes back to the top of the order. I reckon that's well done by the bottom 2 hitters. We've seen some great production from the lower parts of orders through the week. It's not quite when 7, 8, 9 get it done, games are won, because it's 12. Malcolm plays, it's fair. And despite Pike having a fumble, he recovers in time. 1 unassisted. Second out. Hunter Gordon, hit by pitch, got around and scored. Yep. It's night time in Redcliffe. Monday night baseball for a championship, and that's a hit. It's going to score a run. Gordon is safe. It scores Kingma. A 2-run lead becomes 3. That's what made the sacrifice of Kenny so important. Now what you're seeing here is Gordon coming off. That's because Hunter Gordon is the catcher. We have a little rule in Charter Baseball, the 2-out catcher rule. As you can see when you have a look at, for example, Napier here for the Cronulla Black side, fair bit of gear. Takes a bit of time to get on. So when you get to 2 out, the aim is the catcher can come off to start getting that gear ready. Saves a bit of time. So usually it's the last person out that goes there, which is Riley Malcolm at first. Make that Riley Malcolm at second. Make that Riley Malcolm heading for third. Cronulla have been so good defensively. They've given up 6 runs. They've given up 6 runs this entire tournament. They shut out the New South Wales champs in the semi. Usually their fielding is pretty elite. That's cost them a base. Will it cost them a run? It is 2 out. So no option sacrifice here for Jake Hayden at the plate, who got on courtesy of a first base error. He's got on this time courtesy of a walk. Phantoms at the corners. And now Lincoln Ellis, 5 RBIs to lead the team. Struck out. He was the first out in the first. Got a run to bring home. Beautiful pickup by Glasson. Got one out to get. Web jam at the hot corner. Cronulla save a run. Is that the spark that gets the Sharks going? Phantoms get a run in the inning though. They will take a 3-run lead into the bottom of the third. Yes, folks, it's a great time to join the Australian baseball community with participation rates up 11% over the last 2 years, 22% year on year in October, and retention rates well above industry standards. Our baseball community becomes more vibrant by the day. Whether you're 7 or 77, a seasoned professional, or have no idea how to that's me, how to hold a bat or ball, the baseball community welcomes you. Find your club using the Club Finder tab on baseball.com.au. Now, if you also go to baseball.com.au, you will find all the information and more you ever need about baseball, but also particularly the junior and intermediate league hubs. Eric Bolner producing a prodigious amount of content. And you'll find plenty of highlights as well on the socials on baseball.com.au. Okay. Cronulla trailing by 3. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 in their order. Leo Vigil, Jack Fordyce, Blake Short. Vigil down 1-3 in the count. I think that there's Short ready to go. Ground ball. And in the end, that was, I don't think intentionally, but we'll give credit where it's due. That was exceptionally well weighted. If that had been hit harder, Wagner would have had an easy pickup. And based on his skill set, would have probably got the easy out. But he had to go a long way to get it. And by that stage, Vigil was on first. And it was wise in that situation not to throw it away and give up another base. So is this Cronulla's opportunity? First time in this game, albeit it's only the third inning. Zach Fordyce has a player on base to get around. Fordyce from the Yarrawarra Tigers, nicknamed the Bulldog. Has 2 hits, 4 runs, an RBI, and a walk. Hits that hard. Coming into centre field, couldn't make the catch. Everybody will hold up a base. That's headed in the Sam Gardner direction. Just got an update of a fielding change for the Phantoms. It looks like they're making their substitutions through left field. Brodie Perkins started. Stingers was there for the second inning. Now Troy Kingmer is there for the third. So still to see Ryder Kenny. But I might make a little guess what's going to happen in the fourth there. Bit of a conference here. This one looks to be just a chat. I reckon that's Jeremy Sexton out there. Keeping it light. So 2 Cronulla Sharks on. Potential tying run is at the plate, none out in the third. It was in the third that Cronulla absolutely exploded. 13 plate appearances, 8 runs. And that was earlier today in the semi-final. Blake Short from the Cronulla Sharks. Nickname of Shorty. Okay. Gets ahead in the count 1-0. 2 on, not out. Cronulla's opportunity to get on the scoreboard and do something about this deficit. The bunt. First base is the out. And the Phantoms take it. The runners advance. Well executed sacrifice by Blake Short. So, Vigil is at third. Fordyce is at second. Now this would normally be Lincoln Potter's spot. Unfortunately, Potter injured himself in the outfield. Take it by his absence. He's not taking part in this game. Felix Cuttajar wanted to put that way into Moreton Bay. Resets with an 0-1 count. Just exactly the same. Ellis proving at the moment just a little tricky to get a hold of. Struck out. 3 swinging strikes. And that for Ellis is strikeout number 4. And if you've got runners on base threatening the score, the strikeout is your best weapon. This is a big at-bat. The number 12 hitter, Eli Fu from the Eastern Suburbs Dolphins. Got a tip of it. 2 on, 2 out. Can Cronulla get on the board and back in the game, or can Ellis keep them scoreless? It's got the first strike. Just got to get the ball off the field. The extra ball. Here we go. Takes a high one. 1-1. Holds firm. Gets ahead. Does Fu. All the twos. Count goes full. Big pitch here. A ball loads the bases with 2 out. A strikeout keeps Cronulla scoreless. And rung up. Fu needs a moment to reflect. Ellis got on a jam. Back-to-back strikeouts. Got out of it. 3 innings are in the books. We head to the 4th with the Phantoms holding a 3-run lead.
Here's to generations of fearless, unstoppable.
Hit hard on the ground from his knees. She is safe.
I can, and I will.
Big game for Monet Davis.
And I am. Here's to the next generation. Find your league. Get in the game.
Welcome back to the championship game in the 2026 Australian Junior League Nationals. Phantoms lead at the top of the 4th by 3. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 in their lineup. This is Josh Watts. Puts the second pitch up towards second base. And that's Hudson Shorey who takes the grab. Surrett off the bat, wanted to make sure nobody got in his way. Now it's Knuckles. I must admit, for a lot of the players here, can I just say that whatever team wins this, you got a long flight to Michigan. Work on some nicknames. Brody, you're covered. I reckon Knuckles is a good one. But some, no, don't have a nickname. Others have just done something with the surname. So here's your challenge from me to the winning team, because I know you're going to watch the replay of this. When you get on that plane, put a bit of a think tank together and work on some nicknames. You've got some time. Warner to Shibata at short. And where's the umpire? Beat it out. He beat it out. Just lost sight of the umpire in that one. Shibata had it covered, clean pickup. Took the time to set. Too long to set, I think. And safe. So 3 runs. Yeah, it is a lead. It's never a comfortable lead in charter baseball. Sam Gardner, Gaza. Steelers second. And I just say, rather than Knuckles, maybe it should be Wheels, because Brody Warner's got him. Great slide. Not a bad throw, but safe by the time it got there. Gaza ended the first inning with a one unassisted ground out to an unassisted ground out to first, and he strikes out on this occasion. For Dice, strikeout number 4, his first since the second inning. 2 away. Here comes Brodie Perkins, a.k.a. Broads. So this Phantom side, which is a squad of 12, we've got 9 from the Morley Eagles, we've got 2 from the Perth Baseball Club. As that's put up and caught. And that will do it for the fourth. So we've only had one scoreless inning thus far. Oh, sorry. Phantoms have put 3 on the board. Cronulla yet to score. Let's see what they can do at the bottom of the fourth. Australia's own PTP is proudly supporting baseball events across the country, bringing nearly a decade of dedication to the sport and its athletes. Visit ptpfit.com today and get the tools you need to power your game with PTP. PTP offers a wide range of strength and conditioning equipment designed to make athletes stronger, more powerful and ready to perform. Whether you're training at home, in the park or the gym, PTP has you covered. Do thank them for their support of this tournament. It's been a massive day, a morning of movement, as 5 teams, broadcasters, umpires, family, fans, officials, at about 8 o'clock this morning, packed up to head north. Mentioned the plan G. So plan A last night was, let's hope we can still play at Lismore. But I want to mention Hudson Shuri here, up in the fourth. He's got a 1-1 count. And he's been collected. He's going to get to first base. Just on Hudson, if we can keep the camera on him for a sec. He's wearing the pink for his mum, who passed away recently. And ironically, amazingly, this very field was his mum's home field. For Emma Shure, Redcliffe Padre. And here's his lad, playing for a national championship on that very same field. Strike. 0-1 count with 1 on. The birthday boy, Kei Shibata, struck out. First inning. Pitched a blinder in the semi. A shutout 6-inning performance against a team that had scored 50 runs in the prelims. Steal a second. Shuri's in scoring position. Shibata strikes out for the second time tonight. 1 on, 1 away. Cronulla got 2 on in scoring position last inning. Ellis responded with back-to-back strikeouts. Shuri gets on in the second. Ellis responds with another strikeout. His 6th of the night. Now here's a battle. Probably Cronulla's best hitter up against the Phantoms' best pitcher. Napier was walked in the first, but out on the base paths. And the missed ball puts Shorey a base away from Cronulla's first run. The 1-2 delivery evens the count at 2-2. Both pitchers have their pitch count now in the 30s. During the prelims, it's something you keep an eye on because pitch counts and managing your pitches is critical. Dice was actually named yesterday to pitch the semi-final. Napier, right. He hit that so hard. Right at Riley Malcolm, who gloved it without incident. 2 away. Just as well he did. Would have left a heck of a bruise. I should add the Phantoms have made another fielding change. Ryder Kenny has come into left field for Troy Kingma. So the Phantoms using right field as the substitution mechanism. They have now had all 12 take the field, so have met that obligation. Pike with a 1-0 count. Goes to 2-0. It's 2 out. You think for Cronulla, just get a run. Got time to get back to 3. But with 2 outs, no sacrifice is possible. Now Pike's got the hitter's count. Now this is what I want to see. Will Pike swing at a 3-0 pitch? What's the etiquette at junior league level? I reckon he swung at that one. 3-1. Takes us. That's 2 strikes. Yep. Okay. Well, Pike said I was struck out. How often does the umpire say, no, you're not out, come back? No, you're struck out. Okay. How about the performance? Give it up for Lincoln Ellis. He's faced 4 innings. That's 12 outs, 7 strikeouts of the 12. Every time Cronulla threatened, Ellis shuts them down. Welcome back. Wanted to mention a little bit about Taylor, Michigan. What lies ahead. Australia joined in 2016, 12 teams. So from the US, there's Central, East, Southeast, Southwest and West, and a host. So a Little League team from Taylor, Michigan will be a part of Little League World Series, Junior League World Series. The International, there's a team from Asia Pacific So think about that for a sec. Yeah, countries like New Zealand and Japan and Taipei and Taiwan, sorry, not Taipei, but Taiwan, all play for one spot. Australia has a spot all to itself. Come back to the ball game. And it's Stingers, Abbott and Kingma coming up for the Phantoms. Canada has a regional spot. Europe, Africa has a spot, as does Latin America. The final spot is rotated between Puerto Rico and Mexico. Mexico get the even years, they'll be there this time. Puerto Rico get the odd years. And if those countries do not have an automatic spot, they go into the Latin America pool. So that would be August 9 to 16, Heritage Park, Taylor, Michigan. And I did note something special. As Stingers strikes out. I had a look. Taylor, Michigan is near the Detroit Tigers, and sometimes the teams do get a chance to watch Major League Baseball. So I checked. Are the Detroit Tigers at home? Yes, they are. Oh, who are they playing? Travis Bazzana's Cleveland Guardians. Someone's got to make that happen. The champion of the present, Australia's #1 draft pick in the major leagues. Burning a great path at Cleveland in his first season in the majors. To get together with champions of the future, the Australian region champs. Cleveland are there 11th, 12th and 13th of August in the middle of the tournament. Let's make that happen for whoever wins this. 3-1 count on Abbott. Swings through. It will go full. One out, no one on. Phantoms with a 3-0 lead. 3-0 lead, full count. Struck out. Back-to-back strikeouts, 5 and 6 for Fordyce, who once he settled down has been speed of pitches duel. Phantoms just come out and went bang, bang, bang. First pitch, Riley Malcolm hit hard into centre. So now it's Fordyce a chance at the kidding. 2 strikeouts to start proceedings. He has retired the Phantoms in order once, and he won't this time because Troy Kingma has himself a hit. That's actually his second hit of the tournament, and he's got one in the championship game. Highlight from the youngster, Big Kinger. Don't mind that as a nickname. Big Kinger comes up big. So the Phantoms have Big Kinger and Big Sexy and Jeremy Sexton, one of the coaches. Probably the one who gave him that nickname. Ryder Kenny, 0-2. So Fordyce a strike away from keeping Phantoms off the board in this inning, and the margin to 3. Struck him out. 3 strikeouts in that inning. Struck out the side. Not a kidding because of the single, but job done. At the end of the day, it's what the opponents do on the scoreboard. And for that inning, the Phantoms had a donut. Back after the break, Cronulla with some work to do.
Let's have some fun today. Win or lose, always do your best.
Good job.
Here we go, kid.
Let's do this, girls. We got this.
Let's get the bats going. Find yours. Find yours. Get there, baby. Get there, kid. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Let's go, Gordon.
Billy go green. 1, 2, 3, Little League. All right, girls, let's
Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th. Cronulla Black. Not running out of outs, but it is a 7-inning contest. They got the 5th, the 6th, the 7th. Bar a Phantoms offensive explosion. 5, 6, 7 in their lineup. Logan Glasheen, Christopher Blighton and Leo Vigil. A 2-2 count with none out. Hit straight to Knuckles. Brody Water takes the line drive. One away. Another change at left field. Troy Kingma comes back into that position for Ryan Kenny. Christopher Blighton, Cronulla Sharks Club and Charter. Ground out to second in the second. Something about the Phantoms that Cronulla are struggling to score against. This is the 12th inning that they faced each other. And Cronulla are yet to get a run. They'll get a hit. Blighton streams down that first base path. Another one to his collection. Hit number 6 for the tournament. Trick for Cronulla is can they put a few together? It's often about in batches. Force a mistake from the Phantoms. Haven't seen one yet. Cronulla with 2 errors. The Phantoms 0. Phantoms 5 hits. Cronulla, well, that would be their 3rd. Going to be a bit of a chat. Just to see how Ellis is doing. That's Jeremy Saxton. Know that mo anyway. Sexton wrote a extremely funny profile. We did ask our players and coaches to give us profiles, so let me just amuse you for a sec. For a start, his nickname is the Big Sexty. He's actually from Lismore. Hearts with the Maris Brothers Baseball Club in Lismore. Big fan of Te Tadu, which is an inside joke with the Perth Heat. Virgil with a strong hit and caught, and could be a double up. It is! Talked about errorless. How about that for a double play? Josh Watts in right field. You think, oh, that's a strong hit off the bat. No, that's it out. Oh, it's an inning ender. That's how you play defensive baseball. Here comes the 6th after the break.
Past the catcher, rather. Bounce straight back to the catcher. That one, line shot. Hikaru Kaneko.
Punch through to left field. Glove is up and it is through.
Hard shot from Ben Beasley and a diving Jackson Ham.
Punch through. Double play opportunity here for the Sharks. Opting to tag is applied. And the throw to first.
Gonna miss. Down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeout.
That's hit through. Oh, what a catch! Oh, that is punched down to left field. It is glowing. It is over.
Strike 3, Brisbane North, your 2025 Australian Little League champions.
Welcome back. chip game. Cronulla trailing by 3. Have 6 outs to do something about it. They'll be back at the bottom of the 6th very shortly.
Let's have some fun today.
Win or lose, always do your best.
Good job.
Here we go, kid.
Let's do this, girls. We got this.
Let's get the bats going. Find yours. Find yours. Get there, baby. Get there, kid. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Gordon.
Billy Bum Green. 1, 2, 3. Little League. All right, girls, let's go get him. Come on.
Well, Little League Baseball's been going in Australia since 2008. 2013, the Little League team got a berth in the Little League World Series. We've seen Junior and Senior League start in 2016, Intermediate League 2018. Cronulla, along with Perth Metro North, which is now been split up. Cronulla, the second most successful charter with 5 championships. Arch rivals, the Hills, the most successful with 9. Cronulla takes the strike. 2 strike. Okay. Hope you're back, folks. Sorry for the interruption. We are 2 out. Okay, what do I got to recap on the 6th inning? So, Zach Fordyce came up, hit to first base, unassisted, ground out. Blake Short struck out. Cuttajar's on 2 strikes. He strikes out, and Cronulla are retired in the 6th. The Phantoms have a 3-run lead. They'll look to extend, and then they're 3 outs away from the national championship. Back with the 7th after this.
Kudajar at the bench.
All right, so been told no ads. So just to recap a little bit of the tournament. Started, everyone arrived in Lismore on Wednesday. 10 teams, 2 pools. Started playing games, 4 pool games over 3 days for every team. 2 pools of 5, the top 3 make the finals. For, let me just get my notes. For this pool, Cronulla, it was a case of tiebreakers. Cronulla and Eastern Phantoms were tied at 3-1 at the end of pool play. Phantoms got the semi-final berth courtesy of the head-to-head 1-0 win. We also had the Melbourne Athletics. Brisbane North tied at 2-2. Melbourne Athletics progressed on their head-to-head win. Canberra zipping 4. The other pool was a bit more in order. We had Hills 4-0, Adelaide Marlins 3-1, Wanneroo Giants 2-2, Gold Coast 1-3, and the Melbourne Twins zipping 4. We got Ellis at the plate. 4-5-6 in the 7th of a 7-inning contest. What target are the Phantoms going to set Cronulla to chase? Ellis has put that high into the Redcliffe sky. Straight down centre field. Who was changed, and that is for Dice. A reminder, folks, just checking, we are staying for presentations at the end. Well, that's what I got my message telling me. Yes, we are. As that starts to become a thing. Let me give you the line on the pitches. Watts, who had a big play at right field, caught him out, threw him out. So Zach Fordyce, 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. That's a great effort. Lincoln Ellis has been next level. 6 innings, 3 hits, nothing earned, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. As Watts walks to first. Warner comes to the plate. Got on last time. Just the wrong side of the bag to be out. And now Watts is at first base. So this inning, Lincoln Ellis flew out to centre field. Watts is at second. One more insurance, one possible for the Phantoms. Brody Warner faces the pitch, takes the strike, and heads back. No, he doesn't head back. Yes, he does head back to the dugout. Does he? 2 strikes. 3? Okay. So we... Okay. It's a strikeout. That might just be... Yeah, that's the first for Leo Vigil. So 2 out. Bit of a bouncer. And that was actually well done by Fu at third. Gets past him, and that's a Phantoms run. 2 out, 3-0 lead. Gardner lets the pitch go low. Fouled into the foot, always the most painful of plays. Hobbles back to the batter's box. I shouldn't laugh. Fouls away, staying alive. For Cronulla, it will be Fu, Shori, Shibata. One out needed. Safe. Run scores. Gardner beat it out. The throw took Pike maybe off the bag. I don't have a replay to look at. And I got the wrong angle. Okay, there is a replay going now for those at home. You tell me. But bottom line is, it's that walk to Watts proved critical because Watts scores. A 3-run deficit becomes 4. Brody Perkins looking at second and safe as well. Gardner at second. So it was 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the 7th for the Phantoms. Oh, and 2. Bounces away. Now, when we're not going to a break, is that correct? Okay. We will have a break at the end of this inning. Hope it's a quick break. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Perkins, better go. That's the out. Alrighty. We'll take a break. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Cronulla need 3 to take it to the 8th, 4 to walk off the win. Oh. Welcome back. Firstly, apologies. It's a 4-0 ball game. Cronulla lead 4 to force an 8th. 5 would walk it off. Couple of thank yous, if I may. Want to thank the Spacequake sports team that have brought all the pictures under some interesting circumstances. I think we've used 5 different broadcast locations. Usually we use 2 or 1. So to Jay, Joseph, Mitchell, Justin, and of course their boss, David Muggleton, on behalf of yourselves, thanking them for bringing these streams to you under all sorts of conditions. I want to mention Team Timberjack, the Far North Coast Baseball Association. You've dealt with so much. Phenomenal support. I felt like we left them like the Baltimore Colts in the middle of the night this morning. They got fields ready against all the odds, put together thousands of lunches, staffed a canteen with a diverse range of offerings, which I did my best to sample. The burger, by the way, was divine. Okay, Cronulla, 3 outs, 4 runs. Eli Fu from the Dolphins is first up. It's playable at first. 1 away. I want to mention the Baseball Australia. My personal thanks to them, Eric Bolner, Michael Ibbotson and the crew, for allowing me the honour of being involved in these championships. It's just a great fillip to call baseball at this level. Always excited the future of the sport when you see it. as Hudson Shuri swings through a strike. They're unheralded. The work done to put on something like this in the best of circumstances is unbelievable. As Shuri plays to second base, Phantoms and out away. Let me just say about Baseball Australia and the crew that put this together, they moved a mountain to get to this point. The bottom of the 7th in the championship game. And Lincoln Ellis is going to have a chance and should get a standing O from the Phantom supporters here. And after just, well, a championship-winning pitching performance. Cronulla, they're down by 4 with 1 out. It's not over yet, but you get maybe the feeling that they played their final in the semi, and given they were playing the Hills, you understand that. Lincoln Ellis, 96 pitches, 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Couldn't quite get to double figures. To bring the Phantoms home, Jordan Abbott from the Perth Baseball Club has the role of pitching 1 out. I've seen grown men absolutely crumble in the final inning of a championship game trying to get the last 3 outs. The Phantoms have got the first 2 in regulation. They're going to face the birthday boy, Kai Shibata, who, again, had the most phenomenal of semi-finals as a pitcher. Struck out twice so far tonight. He's the last hope for Cronulla, with Ben Napier on deck. So I think I got through the thank yous, except one, and that is to thank all of you for tuning in. If you're watching, it's because you support either just Australian baseball in general, these teams and players in particular. They're wonderful kids. Keep supporting, please. All right, first pitch is a ball. Second pitch, a ball. Abbott not wanting to put anything up to be hit, but is behind 2-0 in the count. That one hittable. Shibata leaves, cops the strike. 2-1. 2 out, no one on. Cronulla trailing by 4. Shibata goes yard. It's a huge hit. It's playable. It's landed. Shibata's at second. I would suggest to you that if we were playing back in Lismore, that would have been out of here. But such was the nature of just finding a field, any field, to be honest. No special fences for the Junior League. Troy King had a long way to go back, couldn't get there. So the birthday boy gets a double in the championship game. It's still 2 out. It's still a long way to go. But Cronulla have a pulse. Ben Napier has been their best. He fouls the first pitch. A reminder, folks, we're going to stay for the presentation. Napier hits long and hard and just foul. Phantoms are a strike away from Michigan. Napier with a hit. Cronulla are going to score. So with 2 outs at the bottom of the second, Cronulla refuse to go quietly into the Redcliffe night. I said this last out. You cannot run out the clock. You cannot just run the ball. Safe. So it's 4-1. Franklin Pike takes the first pitch ball. The Phantoms just need 1 more out. Cronulla, Pike needs to get on, and then the tying run. As the throw goes wild, Napier, who had to go down on all fours to get back to first, had enough time to get there. And we're going to do a pitching change. Or are we? Can we do a pitching change mid at bat? Or is this just... Calm down for it. Calm down, everyone. It's 1 out. We've already got 20. Just need a 21st. Someone just needs a drink. Heck, I need a drink. not the H2O one. There's a few of us that are going to enjoy one of those later on. So a quiet moment. Pike getting some instructions from the third base coach. That's a visit. Abbott will continue pitching. I was about to say it's the middle of the at-bat. One-0 count for Franklin Pike. 2-0 count. If Pike gets on, the potential tying run in Logan Glushin comes to the plate. There's the strike, 2-1. Abbott goes for a hit. Everyone steers down. It's fair. It's going to bring a second run. Pike is safe at second. It's a 2-run ball game. They're leaving it late, but here comes Cronulla. Everybody takes a very deep breath. It's 4-2. How important was that fourth run by the Phantoms at the top of the seventh? Logan Glushin from the Flash, from the Ancliffe Scots. He's got Pike at second. Abbott throws a first pitch ball. How would the nerves be for that poor pitcher out there right now? Throws one right down St. George's Terrace, gets the strike. 1-1. Fouled. 1-2 for the second time. The Eastern Phantoms are a strike away from Michigan. Fouled. Pike at second, vacant third, vacant first base, 2 out. Phantoms 4, Cronulla 2. fouled again. Almost swung at a wide pitch. Really had to stretch to get there. And every set of eyes looks at our home plate umpire, who is an absolute statue. 2-2. 2 out. 2-run ball game. It's up for the championship. It's caught. Eastern Phantoms have won the Junior League Championship of Australia. Riley Malcolm makes the catch. Young Abbott, Jordan Abbott got the out. How about that? A team that got beat. They started this tournament giving up 5 runs at the top of the first. They end it as the national champions. They lost 12-2 to Brisbane North, got mercied. How many teams that get mercied recover and win it all? A great demonstration of resilience in baseball. For Cronulla, they always were up against it because they had to win 2 games back to back. They played amazing baseball against the Hills to cause the upset. Just took a little while to settle into this one. And amazingly, these two have played 2 games. It took until the 14th inning between these two head-to-head before Cronulla got on the board. Phantoms defence, 3 base runners put out, was elite. They played their best game on the biggest occasion and get the chance to live a great dream. Put on the Australian representative jumper as the Australian region representatives. August 9 to 16. They will head to Taylor, Michigan and take on the world. What a day to be a Phantom. Won't be too far. I'm not sure if we're having any presentation. We are. We'll hand over to Michael Ibbotson very shortly. I don't know if we've got a mic or... Oh, we do have we do have a stereo system coming with a mic, which is good. So let me break down some of this game for you. Lincoln Ellis, the standout. Already given you stats, let me do it again. 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Jordan Abbott had 1 out to get. He got there in the end. 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. The Phantoms did have an error in there. From the hitting perspective, just an even spread. And I think that's the thing about the Phantoms. There's no... I mean, Ellis pitching, yeah, but hitting-wise... there was only 5 hits. Cronulla 4 runs from 5 hits, 1 error. Sorry, the Phantoms 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Cronulla 2 runs, 6 hits off 3 errors. Okay, I don't believe we have a microphone. We're going to go down to Michael Ibbotson and take the presentations.
thank everybody we need to, as you can imagine. There's a lot of people to thank, specifically for today. We appreciate all of you that have come all this way, not just to Lismore, but again today, travelling further. Specifically, all the clubs that put their hand up, such a great community, baseball, to have clubs today, not just Redcliffe, obviously we're here and we really appreciate this crew, but Pine Hills, they went out and got their field ready. That got rained on at 10 o'clock. Windsor did exactly the same, they got rained on. We're fortunate to be here, but for everyone that did do that for us today, it's what we're all here for, is just to get the players on the field so they can enjoy it. We'd like to thank them. Like I said, very short, one thing I do want to do is, and we do at every single closing ceremony, is all of you out there, all of your support is what makes things like this and these events possible and gives all of these great ball players an opportunity to have an experience like this. So for everyone out here on the field, if you could give your supporters a round of applause. Now, if I could please, so I won't quickly just to Troy. We don't, as we only had semi-finals, we didn't have a chance to have a bronze medal game. It is disappointing. We want to get everybody on the field. We want everybody to play. There won't be a bronze medal awarded this year. But if we could please give a round of applause to this year's runners-up, the silver medalists from Cronulla. Say a few words. If not, just call out your players and we'll reward you.
I'd like to thank everybody from Redcliffe. The field was fantastic. It was great for you guys to get us out here. Really appreciate it. We love playing here. We gave everything we had out here today. We really appreciate it. So thank you guys for all your help. I'd like to thank Deb. Without her, the camp wouldn't have been made possible. Hey, you made it fantastic. You made a great moment. I don't really do any of the coaching. Joe and Kevin do all of it. I just kind of sit there and look pretty. So, Kev, Joe. I'm so proud of all of you. Really proud of you guys. Thank you very much. You worked out for 14 innings. 4-hour drive with big ass. You guys did it. I'm really proud of you guys. Great person, guys. I'd love to play you guys more often. We'd like to play you more often after this fresh, but not today. Great person. Congratulations. What do you guys? I'll start with the captain, Ben Napier. Birthday boy today. Guys, Bottom. Blake Short. Eli Cook.
could please a round of applause, but it's a long week no matter what tournament you're at. But the officials this week, the effort that they put in to come to events like this, some of them have aspirations, and these are stepping stones to do that. So we actually do have medals for the appointed officials for the gold medal games as well. I think they've gone off just so they can start heading back, but if we could give all the officials for the event a round of applause, that'd be great. Now we're going to ask the manager of the Phantoms to come up, so if you will call out for those that know me, it's not my forte, so for the grounds crew, all the officials, scorers, parents, caregivers, brothers and sisters, well done. Thank you for coming out. Right team, 4 years in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, last one. You did, again, a long way to travel. Please travel safely. We look forward to seeing you soon. When the tournament director, Mel, hands out the championship banner to the Phantoms, that'll close the ceremony. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon.
Alrighty, as the ceremony concludes, just a few final thank yous from Baseball Australia. They wish to acknowledge the Far North Coast Baseball Association. As I said before, outstanding job hosting the first 4 days. Would have loved to have made it 5. The contingency clubs which we work through: Pine Hills Lightning, Surfers Paradise, Windsor Royals, Marjorie Bar Red Sox, and the Redcliffe Patriots that we actually got the games off at. All the volunteers, coaches, executive officers and spectators who provide and support this event. Our partners, Sports League Travel, Belgravia and PTP. Colbeg Group, who provided the medical support. All the scorers, toughest job there is, I reckon. Vera Bonham and Danica Trotter leading those. All the umpires, Tom West, Paul Ladder and Mark Bramwell leading those. Some of the media I've mentioned, a few that I haven't, are the photographers, Dan Cohen, Dan Prentice and Scott Parrott. That's a wrap on the 2026 Australian Junior League Championships. All of Australia gets together now and says good luck to the Eastern Phantoms as they represent our regions. But that's not it for Charter Baseball. The Little League National Championships, June 6. You'll see it here on Baseball Plus. Until then, have a great night.